Orlando once he got back. Just from a physical, like, taxing standpoint, how tough was that for the last 3.5 months to play that style? And do you feel like that caught up at all in this series?
No comment. I'll never say that because my guy AD said what he needed, and then he was gone the following week. So I got no comment.
You got no comment. You got no comment. You're the reason AD's gone. AD expressed that in the beginning of the season, before the season even started. And they promised him they were going to get him help. Why was Mark Williams' trade voided? Y'all traded away Dalton Connect and said the man failed the physical. And y'all chose to void the trade. Mark Williams. None whatsoever. So tell us what's really going on, Lebron James. Oh, you can't do that, can you? Something's going on over there. Something's in the water, just like they sabotaging the live stream right now. Yes. Now, we have seen what's happened with Lakers fans, Laker Nation. That all gets blended in with LeBron Nation. And the reason why is because people are prisoners of the moment, that they forget what happens a week ago. They forget what happens a month ago. They forget what happens 2 months ago. And no credit going to the Timberwolves from LeBron James. All about the Lakers and what they didn't do. And we had to do this. And once we got Luka and acquired him, we got to incorporate, okay, how do we build our game around Luka? You have no game. Without Luka Doncic, you would have been in the play-in and you'd have been gone home. You couldn't get it done. They had to bring another superstar in to get the job done. You see, that's what the problem is. And that's where the problem lies. And that's where it's always lied, with you. You are the problem. As you've always been. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. His fans, too. Well, of course, they fans, but you got to understand, they're fans. They don't understand anything. Fans don't understand the game. They don't understand his BS. They don't even watch the games. Fans of LeBron don't even watch LeBron play. They watch ESPN highlights and then kind of go out and tell you how great he is based off the stats. He was 26, 3-7 at age 41. Who else is doing that? Nobody, because they're at home with their grandkids. Now, look. Here's the news. And I want everybody to understand where we're going with this. Here's the news. Lebron James has pulled the wool over everybody's eyes, and they started all this nonsense. Now, they want to hold off on this video because they mad. The NBA is real pissed at me because of the video I put out on Instagram. But let's go back to your whole tenure here, LeBron James. They didn't even want to get you. Half of the people didn't want you here Jenny Buss wanted you here because she needed a splash. So her whole dream was to have you here with Kawhi Leonard. She wanted Kawhi Leonard to come here to Los Angeles because he wanted to come here. But Kawhi did not want to play with LeBron James. No way. He felt that would not work. They would get in each other's way and their games wouldn't complement each other. Plus, he had a way better deal on the table. And they knew they weren't getting Kawhi Leonard. So they started to use Kawhi Leonard as promotion. Oh, the Lakers are going to acquire Kawhi. They had their fake media running this, knowing they had no chance of getting Kawhi. He was never coming there. Jerry West is like, you don't want to go to that show that they got in Los Angeles. Go to the Clippers. And sure enough, here he is playing in the playoffs right now, and LeBron James is at home in the first round, being a 3 seed. Never happened before in Lakers history. Once again, I was right, luring the doggone Lakers to their lowest point ever in life and in creation. Just as I said. No, Terrence Crawford didn't want him there. Nobody wanted to see LeBron as over there. If you like and respect Kobe Bryant and you a real Laker, what do you want LeBron there for? They thought LeBron was going to come there. The glory days are here again. Well, they ain't. But let's go through this excuse-making bum's career. So finally, you wanted to push for Anthony Davis. That was you. They weren't sold on Anthony Davis. They said, I don't know if we should put all our eggs into basket to get Anthony Davis. They started right off the bat. I don't know, LeBron. You blew up all the young talent they had. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. You had it all. They had Zach Randolph. They had all these people that went on to help other teams become great, and some even win championships. You had them blow up the entire team. Then you kept getting hurt. Everybody else is balling. You got rid of them. Zubac. You had Zubac. You wanted Muscala. The Lakers obliged you. See, this is why I don't like what you're talking about. Because you're taking a shot at the front office again when you the goddamn front office. They've accommodated everything your black ass wanted, and look what you got the team. Look where you got them. You wanted Mike Muscala from the Clippers, and they traded you Zubac from Mike Muscala, and he didn't hit 1 3 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Not one. You wanted a guy that could hit threes, and you wanted Zubac out of the way. And he was doing great for the Lakers. You wanted him gone. He's been producing every year for the Clippers. Now look. Mike Muscala's gone at the end of the year. He's gone. Every time you got a good big man that's playing good, you had Thomas Bryant. He was playing good. What happened? He's traded in the middle of the year, out of the blue, after Thomas Bryant was the only one playing with any type of heart and balls on the team. You get rid of him. The only year y'all win and was actually successful and near the top is when the 2020 year before the year was, called. The Clippers was gaining on y'all. Y'all was starting to fall. Right before the pandemic shut down, you lost to the Brooklyn Nets. Without Kyrie, without Kevin Durant. You lost to that team. You had lost about 3 of the last 4 or 5 games. You guys were on y'all slide. But that team had who else? JaVale McGee. That was over there in Golden State. They had Anthony Davis. They had Dwight Howard, who y'all used on jokers. Y'all had 3 big men on the team. 3. Once again, you screwed that up. You could have kept JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard for the low. But y'all let JaVale McGee go. Then the next season, y'all blame Dwight Howard. And you straight up lose him. Then DeMar DeRozan is finna come over to the team. Deal is all but done. You, LeBron James, come to the table and say, hey, stop that. We got a chance to get Russ. You brought Russell Westbrook over, and not only did they have to pay Russ for 2 years, you wanted him gone, and they was like, no, we can't get rid of him because he's got an option, and he's going to opt in. So that's that. So he opted in and played his last year with the Lakers. And Jenny Buss had to eat that because y'all didn't even make the playoffs. Y'all didn't make the play-in that season. And because of that, she lost money out of her pocket. Like eight some odd $1 million that had to come out of her pocket. Because there were no games, no playoff games, no home games, no revenue, nothing coming in. She had to sell. Well, the partners got away from it and sold. We talked about that today on the Patreon, but 27% of the Lakers' ownership was gone. Now, you got to go to the Patreon and you'll learn what's going on here and why that happened. In 2021, the Lakers got new owners come in because the other partners wanted out after they saw what was this shit show that was happening with LeBron James. See, the Lakers' value was being brought down to nothing. The pandemic did nothing. That pandemic championship did nothing for the Lakers because it was a shutdown. All they could do is say, it's like, look, LeBron got a championship. It don't even matter because nobody was in there playing for real. Everybody was out of shape. It was terrible. So now you're responsible for that, LeBron. So now what you do, they got the in-season tournament. You win that. There's no parade for that. They made y'all hang up a banner, which was so insulting. Everybody was like, please, they're not going to hang up a banner for that. And they hung up a banner up there with the championship banner. They hung up the in-season tournament. It was like, no one cares about that thing. And it's only going to get worse. But LeBron James, this is for you. Because you keep doing all of this nonsense, but never take any responsibility for your actions. You built this team. You wanted Luka Doncic here. And you wanted AD gone. You did. You can lie all you want. Everybody knows you knew about the trade. You knew AD was always injury prone, and he would have been out this season. So without Luka Doncic, y'all asses probably don't even make the goddamn play-in. You need to be thanking your lucky stars Luka came over there. And he wasn't even 100%. And they finna sign an extension for Luka because they're letting your old ass know right now you're not part of the agenda no more. You're the role player. You supposed to play your role and support Luka. It's Luka team now. Y'all was talking about we finna build a team around Anthony Davis when he got there. That's what you sold AD on. And it was still revolving around your old ass. And that's why you kept losing every year. First round exits. See, everybody else gonna lie to you. I'm gonna come here and tell you the truth. Y'all lost this game because you were stupid. You played stupid and you get stupid results. You got a young coach with milk still behind his damn ears who's had zero coaching experience whatsoever. And when every time they all win a game, y'all credited him, but every time you lose the game, you want to talk about the whole coaching staff. No, it don't work that way. JJ is the guy you get a credit to for 50 wins. You give his ass the credit for blowing this goddamn series because it's all on him. Yep. JJ Redneck, a guy who coached 5th grade basketball, is now all of a sudden an NBA coach, and it's just that easy. It's just that easy. As you can see, it's not, because when it came down to simple basketball decisions, this idiot couldn't make it. He thought it would be okay to play Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James, who's 41. Let's play the whole starting five for a whole second half of basketball. A man that's in his 40s. You helping Minnesota out. They probably was toasting champagne in game 4. That's when you lost the series in game 4. In game 5, they don't even have the confidence they could win game 5. Minnesota got every shot they wanted. Why? Because they control the offensive glass. So you decided to go small early and bench Jackson Hayes to teach who a lesson. Jackson Hayes or you? So yeah, you've already shown you done lost confidence in Jackson Hayes. So he's already going to be gone. But look at what you missed out on. Players decided they didn't even want to come there because of LeBron James. And now you talking like, oh, we finna get Giannis next year. Giannis ain't playing with LeBron. That's out. Nobody wants to play with him. You see, what has already made this a reality and brought this to the realization is the simple fact Luka Doncic post-game interview explained everything. First, he gave credit to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He said they were the better team than us. Luka was honest. They were the better basketball team. They were. Austin Reeves, you get to see why he was undrafted. Not saying he don't work hard, but the way they got him playing the game, if he played on any other team, he'll just be a spot-up shooter. I think it's time for the Clippers. Yeah, the Clippers are definitely. They got a $2 billion, $4 billion stadium? Yeah. And that's Ballmer's, and that's eating up all the Lakers' business. Trust me, there's big things happening in LA. We talked about it today. It kicked off on the Patreon with Jenny Buss. So that Jenny Buss video is going to kick everything off for the new month on the Patreon. So if you're on the Karceno for Life Patreon, get ready. Hold your head. Because that information I gave y'all, ain't nobody talking about it on ESPN. And I hate when people get so stupid, like, well, they didn't say that on ESPN. If you wait on ESPN to inform you, you can be late to the party all day long. Stay being late. The Clippers are going to beat the Nuggets. That's guaranteed. That's beyond the point. Now, how far they go, I don't know, but I'm intrigued. The league, I gave them their proper due, their proper thank you for getting things right. We're moving on past LeBron James. We got to get past this nonsense of being attached to LeBron James all the time. It's like 20 years overdue, overkill. You're not supposed to milk an NBA. Time for them to go. Like, they got to go. LeBron has had his time. It's these young players' time. You're ruining these guys' careers. You've already ruined the other guys' careers who should have been getting that light. You was taking the light away from them because you want this guy, old narcissistic, arrogant prick, don't want to sit down. So you got to force him to sit down. You got to push his hand to push him up out of the league, because other than that, he want to be smiling. Yeah. No, and he's making you selling him. And all of his games look bad because you got to cheat for him to win, and then he looks like crap in the game. He think he look good. Look at LeBron. That's the dream shake. I'm like, that ain't no damn dream shake. And then they get mad at you because you're not promoting the garbage. Like, you're supposed to educate and appreciate. That's what it's about. That's what the media is missing out on. You're supposed to, you're supposed to educate and appreciate. That's what the media's job is. We're educating you. So appreciate what we're doing. So we're educating, so appreciate it. Adam Silver Slipper. We're educating you that what you got on the screen is dog shit. And you trying to sell it as if it's a great, wholesome meal. No. We ain't letting it go. When we see great basketball, that's what we promote. LeBron James is Exhibit A of why players shouldn't have guaranteed contracts. The Lakers are stuck with him. No, it ain't, because he got the option to get out. They only got him for 2 years. He got a 2-year deal. He got a $2 holler. So they did the great thing they could do with LeBron James is say, all right, we got LeBron in this contract. We can get out of it. Because he's done. They got, what's his name, for 2 years, and he's done. LeBron know the writing's on the wall. It's over. The Laker fans are tired of him. The dude just got knocked out by Dante DiVincenzo. How many times you gonna get knocked down and knocked out? Dog, it's time to go. You coming in here with these popcorn muscles, running around with Luka putting up 30-point triple-doubles, and you sitting over here messing around, shrugging your shoulders like you doing something. It matters in the playoffs. It matters when it counts. Now you need more help. You worried about Stephen A. Smith, somebody you ain't going to be playing in the playoffs. You worry about who finna be glazing you. Yeah, that Nick Wright, man. Yeah, Nick, my guy. You worried about who kissing your ass instead of performing out there on the court. You get paid to play basketball, to win games. But what do you do for the Lakers? Why you talking about some, man, my boy AD, he complained. They got him up out of here. He was gone the next week. That was a whole stage thing with Shams. He knew they knew they was getting rid of him, period. You blame Darvin Ham, you got rid of him. You blame Luke Walton, you got rid of him. You blame Fogel after you won the championship with Fogel. So what'd you blame him for? All of a sudden, it's these coaches' fault. You only play with young, inexperienced coaches because you feel like you could boss them around. They have no leverage over you. This is their first time. They don't want to blow their job. Darvin Ham didn't want to blow his first head coaching job. He's just like, I'm gonna play the role, just go along with it. But LeBron's the problem. Luke Walton, young head coach, right? Who was the problem again? Luke Walton. He can't coach. Then you get Fogel in there. Fogel has some experience, but he's a lame duck coach. He's really an assistant. What you do there? You get rid of him. You blame Fogel. So, as once again, this is what we try to point out to people. This isn't an attack on LeBron James. This is not an attack. This is reality. All you did was bring your damn son into the league and slap him on the Lakers so he can run around with you. Hi, Papa. I really like that you got me on the team, Papa. I think it would be really cool if you let me guard all the other players. I could guard him. I know him, man. Dad, I watched the game. I saw his move. I can get in front. I can do this move here. See, I jump in front. I go, raw. Then I turn. I got it, Papa. No, that's all right. We got our thing. But if we need you, you got to stay ready. Now you got to stay ready in case we do call your number. All right, I'll be ready, Papa. See, I got this new move. I do this, right? And I throw the ball here and I catch it, right? Then I do a spin and then I can throw it up. And then it's like a teardrop. I've been working on it in the backyard. Yeah, I got Bryce guarding me. I've been doing it. I swear it's going to work, Dad. I'm telling you, Papa. All right. That sounds good, Bronny. Yeah, you keep working. Yeah, you keep working on that. Yeah, you and Bryce, man, making sure you're in shape. Now, you get on that treadmill, put the miles in, because we might need you. I'll be ready, Papa. You saw what I did in G League, right? Oh, yeah, man. He was going crazy. Yeah. I told you, I'm ready, Dad. Whenever you call me up, I won't fail you again. Oh, no, you better not. But I don't know about this Laker thing yet. Luka's kind of running the show here. So, they asked me for some of my keys back. So, I don't know how it's going to go next season. But, wherever I go, you go. You the best thing that ever happened to me. The best thing I ever did was bring you over here. Well, thanks, Papa. I hope the Lakers are proud of me. And my coach, JJ, is he still proud of me? Oh, of course, man. Everybody think you were great. Don't y'all think Bronny great? Oh, yeah, Bronny, man, MVP. Thanks. I'm really getting better, guys. Yeah, tell Stephen A that. Yeah, I bet you next year he doesn't say anything about me. Bronny, you suck. Who said that? Well, that's okay. Your chain looked like bubble gum. You got a bubble gum chain. And your head looked like a choo-choo train. All right, Bronny. Yeah, you got to work on your trash talk. Yeah, you got to work on it. You heard him, Dad? I said his head looked like a choo-choo train. He got a bubble gum chain. Oh, you trying to say he got it out of the bubble gum machine? Yeah. Okay, you got to work on your trash talk, Bronny. Oh, okay, Papa. I'll work on that too. I'll be ready. I'm going to talk trash to some people. Yeah. This is what we have brought. This is what we fall into. If you're a Lakers fan, this is what you've fallen into. Get all of the Laker fans and tag them and bring them into this video because they need to be here to hear this. Y'all were the laughing stock of the NBA all season long. Y'all did a dog and pony show and brought him over here with this mind the game, mindless idiot named Lebron James, who sits there, he's worried about the entertainment value, sitting over there bringing in Steve Nash. What you gonna do? Fire JJ and bring in Nash? Oh, he gonna get a coaching job somewhere again. It's pathetic. The coaching carousel. That was the dream team. The biggest thing you got out of the Lakers with LeBron is controversy. To cover up the fact he stinks. It was bigger traction for what he's doing off the court, starting a mess with Stephen A. Smith running up on him because you don't like what he's saying about your son when you get paid to win basketball games and play basketball games. Focus on the game. You talking about you the GOAT. You see Michael Jordan running up on a fan over winning games? You think Kobe Bryant is going to run down on a fan and go on the news and do press conferences about running down on fans and what he feel about a media guy? Hell no, they're going to play ball and their game is going to dictate. You worried about all this outside presence because that's what you are, a media pundit. You are propaganda, false propaganda. This dude, his whole career has done nothing but destroy NBA coaches and lure the league into despair. And everybody has followed his lead. What do you do if you make this fool the face of your league? All the young players are going to come in thinking this guy is the man. And whatever he's doing, well, LeBron did it. Now they all want to load manage. Now they all want to take breaks. They all don't want to get in there and compete. They want to make excuses. They want to get trades. They want to all team up and jump. When did we get like that? When this bum came around. When you manufactured this bum and tried to push him off on us. Now he's being exposed for what he is, and the whole world can see it. No Laker fan around got the balls to stand up to say what's real. That's why right now their head is in their hand and their head is down and they walking away talking about, man, this okay. All we need is all we need. How many years we gonna hear that? All we need. How many years he been stealing from y'all? 2019, he stole money. KD sent his ass packing and swept him. That was the last time he was in Cleveland. And look at the Cavs. They #1 in the NBA. They got away from this bum and their franchises went even higher. They keep lying to you. They didn't need LeBron James no more. He didn't move the needle for them. You don't believe me? Look at where they worth now and look how much they earned compared to where they was when LeBron was there. That's because they won that championship in Cleveland. Nope. Because when he left, they had to rebuild the entire team. They were in the luxury tax every year with LeBron James because they were overpaying people, paying Tristan Thompson $60-something million. They were pissed. And now he's back for the Lolo. He playing on a bare minimum contract. They got a superstar in Donovan Mitchell, a real superstar, somebody with real talent. They got Evan Mobley. They built the team around him so he wouldn't have to leave. So you don't have to bounce around to go all over the place. You ain't got to do that. You don't have to take the LeBron shortcut route. He want everybody to do that because that's what he would do. He's the shortcut taker. He can't play the video game without a cheat code. That's the kind of guy he is. Yeah, I swear to God. That's why people don't like to play. I already know what he did. He played with guys online, Madden online. That's why he got his own crew now, because he was getting his ass whooped playing against certain players. And then he started changing his settings and putting it on easy. Because that's what he does. That's what they was like, man, wait a minute. Did you put is yours on all pro? What you doing, LeBron? No, it's on all pro. They was like, man, stop. Check your settings right now. Because ain't no way. Oh, no, it's good, man. Come on, man. Play the game, man. Play the game. What you talking about? Play the game. Cheating. And I knew he did it because a player said it like, man, LeBron's a cheater, man. He's a straight cheater. He don't like to lose, and he will cheat. LeBron did that. He sat there and reset it the goddamn game because he was getting beaten and mad. He threw a pick six and said, oh, man, the game cut off. And they didn't count the win and loss. And they said, oh, no, we can continue the game because Madden put a rule in there. Like they got it where the game could continue. Oh, no, we got it. We can continue the game. Oh, man, shoot, man, let's just start a whole new game. You got that one. No, man, it ain't on my record. Man, I'm telling you, LeBron is the dirtiest thing in this game in the league, period. It's him. He's a liar. You can't believe nothing he says. So Anthony Davis ain't the problem no more, and you still going home in the first round because you is exactly what I've said you was. That's why you're so mad at me. I get it. But look at all the bodies you done left behind. Look at all the bodies that people couldn't deal with you no more. Magic gone. Magic left the Lakers because of you. Magic got the hell up out of there. Do I use FanDuel? No. I use Hard Rock, and I got Bet Rivers. Magic left. Kareem don't like you. Pat Riley don't like you. Darvin Ham don't like you. Ime Udoka don't like you. You almost killed Ty Lue. Mike Malone really don't like you. Nobody likes LeBron James. How do you destroy a whole franchise? Let LeBron show you how. He has lowered the value of the Los Angeles Lakers down to nothing. They're the most promoted team in the league, but they're dying because it's all consistent on what the Lakers do is how the Buss family is going to make their money. Now Jeannie's got to get off her butt and work. Now, everybody understands. The ratings were down all because of him. That's why they had to put Luka Doncic on the team. Because the Lakers went to an all-time the ratings dipped to an all-time low. And the only reason it dipped to an all-time low was because of you, LeBron James. You, because they showcased you. They packaged Steph Curry and put them into the pastures. They lost in the playoffs. They want to put the end to them. The dynasty is over. The dynasty run is over. Golden State is done. They want to bury them when they're out there winning games. You trying to put dirt on the Golden State Warriors' legacy when they were the one keeping your league alive. Steph Curry is one of the most popular players in the league, and you trying to put him out to pastures. But this 40-year-old bum, you promoting him, talking about some, yeah, man, this is great. Whenever we had this rivalry, me and him, we go back and forth, you know, this thing with me and him. Ain't no damn rivalry. You 3-1 against him. You 1-3 basically against him in NBA Finals. What's the rivalry? The Golden State Warriors own you. They built their dynasty off you. And if it wasn't for that doggone throwing out Draymond in Game 5, buddy, boy, they wouldn't even be talking about you in Cleveland. Now, the world's a different place. We know. We know. The game is different. It passes you by. But you got to understand, I play with my nephews, and they're lightning quick. My cousins, they lightning quick. Quick like I used to be. But I ain't like them no more. I'm still quick, but not like them. And even though I got all these skills, these guys just young and athletic. They can run like gazelles. And hell, I gotta pick when I'm gonna run and do what I want to do. I gotta pick when I'm gonna use my energy. I have to use my experience and my skill to get by. And that's where he's at, that these young players are going to blow right by you, LeBron. They're going to blow right by your old bum ass. And the reason why they're going to blow right by you because you old. You was never a good defensive player. And shouts out to Ant-Man. Boy, he been having some fun in the last 24 hours. This man was, man, I'm the best in the world. Tell y'all women all about it. Tell all the girls. Ant-Man is like, hey, y'all talking shit. Y'all going on. Ant-Man was like, yeah, Ant-Man, Can't-Man, Lakers in 5. Bullshit. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Lock them down, lock them down. No, Luka said, like, man, it's like when I played with Kyrie. Kyrie came in the middle of the season. We didn't really find our footing to the next year when we actually had a preseason to develop and practice. And he brought up another fact. We're not practicing. So they weren't practicing as a team. So how are we going to get better if we're not practicing with each other? One other person on the team on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and people don't give them credit, their defense that they played on the Lakers in that game was essential. Rudy did a good job, but the defense they played on the Lakers, on all them pass-offs, them drives and kicks, they were there. In Game 5. That was crucial. But Jeff Ingles, okay, he's a player on the team. He don't even get in the game no more, but one of the best shooters, period, in the NBA when it comes to shooting threes. But the way he used his experience to keep those guys locked in, a lot of y'all couldn't hear a lot of the things that was happening. Me, like I tell you, I watch everything. Jeff Ingles was making a huge difference in that game, keeping everybody focused. You need a veteran on your team like that. Yes, LeBron doesn't practice. Yeah, Joe Ingles. No, he does more than cheerlead. He tells people what they need to do. He works with the players. He's telling Rudy, like, Rudy, you the man. You know, he builds you up. Doritos Finney Smith, he gonna be back. He gonna be back. Vanderbilt better start looking for a new job. Luka will be back, but he's got an extension to negotiate. And the Lakers are gonna pay him, of course. Ryu Hachimura, that's debatable. Jackson Hayes is gone. Oh, JJ made dumbest decisions in this whole playoff series. Playing an old team that's slow defensively for 4 quarters, for a whole half of basketball is the dumbest thing you could ever do. I'm like, I don't even coach, and I would never do anything like that or something that's stupid. I'm not going to play LeBron James and all these guys in game 4 for a whole second half. That is the dumbest thing. You just helped Minnesota out. Yes, you literally just helped them out. Because what do you plan on getting out of it? What do you plan on getting out of it? It's absolutely useless. Joe Jackson Hayes, he got to find a team he can fit on. I felt bad for him because the media kept focusing on him.
Pretty well throughout the season as a whole, collectively, and that to kind of almost suddenly being out of round 1 of the playoffs. How do you process that as an individual and kind of what your role and everything was?
Yeah, it just doesn't feel real. I feel like we had a great team coming along, and after the All-Star break, I feel like we started getting it clicking a lot. So it just doesn't even feel real. The season's over.
When you were in the starting lineup in the regular season, the Lakers went 10-3. Very quickly in this series, JJ went away from you. How was that communicated to you? Did you understand the decision? And what was the feeling like especially tonight, not to get a chance to help the team?
Yeah. They told me they were up straight with me, just saying just to stay ready, and they're going to try some other things out. So, that's what coach's decision. So I respect that always.
Jackson, in which ways do you feel like you grew this season, and what do you think you showed this year?
I feel like I grew in a good amount of certain ways on the defense end, just stepping up, showing I can compete at that high level and not just be a backup for a team. I felt like I showed I could be out there playing more. And then obviously there's still a ton of things I need to work on, but I mean, I felt pretty good leaving the season.
Obviously, you'll be an unrestricted free agent going into this offseason. I guess what are your initial thoughts of your free agency and how, if it did, how did the way the season ended impact your thoughts going into free agency?
Yeah, I haven't been thinking about that at all. I've just been focused on this playoff series, and so I mean, I ain't even had time to process that yet. So we'll see. Appreciate it.
And that was it. And that was Jackson Hayes, last time as a Los Angeles Laker. Now, yeah. I mean, what more should you say? If you're a Laker fan, you should start getting pissed. You should already been pissed. You should be pissed at this organization for trying to shortcut you and basically quick sell you on trash. And all these other teams around you have gotten better. I mean, seriously, y'all, if y'all are real Laker fans and y'all are real like supporters of the Los Angeles Lakers, stop going with the bullshit. I'm serious. It's not going to get better if you keep putting up with it. Call it out. Don't go up here and make these damn videos like Laker Nation. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to the championship and this team here could really do this. And then, no, they can't. Stop lying to people. Y'all don't have a big man. Y'all defense is terrible. You got 3 guys that can get blown by without a pick. That's not good. You can only play zone defense because you can't defend. So how are you going to win a championship like that? You have no presence in the big men on the inside. All these other teams have gotten better than you. Houston already. Ime Udoka been there, 2-3 years, and he's already got that team better than you. Everybody's improving with young talent. That's real coaching. They ain't got no top tier players that they finna throw in there. Like Darvin Ham couldn't get 50 wins with this team. Are you kidding me? Right. Nobody looks at JJ and respects him as a coach. When things got hot and you had to make real coaching decisions, he couldn't make them. And he showed you that all season. Whenever the games were hot and you had to make a real coaching decision, he couldn't make it. See that he knows he's an X and O guy. He can manage minutes, but he can't manage the damn game. Because when you're a head coach, you have to coach situational basketball. If JJ Redneck was a coach, he would know that when Julius Randle has 3 fouls and he's on the bench, I got to put Jackson Hayes in because Jackson can really shine now on the inside because no one's going to be muscling him out. Julius Randle was muscling him out in the paint, down low. So now I can get him on Rudy Gobert and have him attack Rudy. We could get some fouls on Rudy now and get him up out of here. But you're not thinking situational basketball. You're thinking like, I'm just substituting and putting guys in there, and this is going to give us a good look. This is what we talk about. This is the part I hate. I got to break it down like this. That's basketball. You bring in Maxi Kleber and just throw him in the damn game. You don't even know how to work with Maxi Kleber. He ain't played in 43 games. What kind of a push or a boost he's going to give you and he ain't played in 43 games? Maxi did the best he could, but he ain't played in 43 games. What do you expect? And in an elimination game, you throw him in the game. In the last 5 minutes of the game, winning time, you bring him in and he takes a big three. Of course, he misses it, but that's your play? No. You go on small for unnecessarily when Rudy can guard and defend your bigs that's out there. So if you're going to go small, go small. There's somebody that's going to get by Rudy. Some guys that know how to finish, not like Vanderbilt. You use Maxi Kleber at the top of the key. He's a stretch 5. He could shoot threes from the top of the key. That's where he's more efficient. If you watched his games in Dallas, that's what they did. Luka would play off the ball and go low and kick it out there. Whenever they played a big man, he would bring out Rudy Gobert. Rudy would have to defend him at the top of the key. So he's not down there helping out on the rebounds because he's out there at the three-point line at the top of the key. Got to guard Maxi. And if he tries to cheat and go back there, Maxi Kleber can hit threes. And he's better shooting them at the top of the key. So why would you have him on the damn weak side corner trying to attempt a three with 5 minutes to go in the game? It was the worst decision of basketball I've ever seen. But this is what I mean when you don't know your personnel. KYP, know your personnel. You don't know your personnel, JJ Redneck. This is why you're not a good coach. I'm sitting on my couch and I know this. I know when Julius Randle got 3 fouls, I need to get my big man in there to go to work now because now they can work because nobody's muscling them out. That's going to build Jackson Hayes' confidence. Luka can go down there and throw some lobs up to him when he penetrating down the lane to put pressure on their back line. Now he has that option. Now you're changing the game and you're taking the pressure off LeBron James and everybody else on the court. They can take a breather now. You see, you're too stupid to see what's in front of your face. You don't know what you're doing. You're one of those guys who don't, everybody knows you don't know what you're doing, but you can't really say, I don't know what I'm doing. That's JJ Redneck. But LeBron James, you wanted him. The Lakers did not want JJ Redneck. You did. So I don't want to hear no crying about, well, I got no comment because I ain't got no comment because, AD said what we needed and he was gone in a week. So I ain't got no comment. My boy AD said what we needed and he was gone in a week. Yeah, y'all got Luka Doncic. He was gone in a week. Y'all use that as the excuse by setting that up to have a reason to get rid of AD. When he had that discussion in the beginning of the season and y'all said, oh, we're going to get big guys. We're going to get help. Y'all could have had Williams, and y'all were trading him for Dalton Connect and Malik Beasley. I mean, not Malik Beasley, Cam Reddish. So Cam Reddish is already gone. We already knew that. But Jackson Hayes is gone. There's going to be a lot, all of these players, but this is how LeBron likes to run. All these one-year players that's come from losing franchises and don't really know what to do. These guys don't know how to win. They come from losing 40, 50 games a year. It's hard to get a winning attitude out of people that's losing 40, 50 games a year. Right. He had no comment, but made a comment. Go in retirement and don't come back. Go retire and don't come back. That's all we're going to do. We already know what's going on. He's playing 2 more years. LeBron is playing 2 more years. After next year, he's going to play 1 more year where they're going to have the final thing. They're already talking about it, doing a final parade. Every team he go to and visit their stadium, they're going to do something for LeBron. He wants that same treatment Kareem got and MJ got. He want that final send-off like Kobe. You know, it's like he cares more about that than this. The NBA needs to be pushing him towards that. Your league is not going to survive with you holding on to these bums. Yeah, it's time to let him go. KD, it's time. KD didn't have his time. He about 20 years in the league. Steph, pretty soon, like he said, I'm probably gonna be out of here in about 2-3 years. So this is it. They're getting out of here. Team players like Luka, Ant-Man, Ja, like the league is in good hands. We good. We don't need these old motherfuckers no more. It's time to expand the game. Dudes don't know what to do besides basketball. They've been doing it for 20 years. You got Shea out there. They got to boost these guys up. You got Donovan Mitchell, who is like 12th most popular player in the league. They got Jason Tatum ahead of him. Then they got Shea. Luka is right behind. Like Shea is 8th most popular player in the NBA. 8th. And the 2 most winningest teams is Donovan Mitchell and these guys. And you think the popularity will be through the roof. But the rest of the general common public don't know them. They like, who's these niggas? For real, that's how they are. Because they like, we talk about Shea Alexander, but a lot of the general public don't really know him. They getting to know him now. But Donovan Mitchell, some of them know him, but they know more about Jason Tatum than him. Because that's who they push. They want the light-skinned, curly-haired bastard. But now, all the people knowing this, they starting to see and know about Ant-Man. Oh, it's all about Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man's a talker. Right. You need somebody to be the bad guy. And what a great choice to be the bad guy. It's good old Ant-Man. So don't forget to go to the Patreon. Outlaw scared to bet on the Knicks. We get it. So it's game time. Hit the like button here. We appreciate it, everybody. We had to send LeBron James off in the right way so he can go out to the pastures. Don't come back, bum. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. He'd be all right. He sucked, right? LeBron James voice.